Hello, Scorpio. It's Star with Eyes of the Stars Tarot. So today is the eclipse, July 2nd. I have been feeling exhausted. I don't know about you guys, but I've had like the really most difficult, I would say like for the past month actually. Just really heavy energy. And I know I'm not the only one, but very depleting, that just leaves you drained, that kind of situation that leaves you drained. But I think that, there's a lot of triggering happening of your past, of unresolved issues. I do have to say for you guys, so enough about me. I'm just saying, I think that energy kind of affected a lot of people across the board. So you guys may have been dealing with that. When I was shuffling, all the cards that came out it was like the Ace of Cups, the Two of Cups, the Page of Cups. What else did I see? Just all the Fool. So you guys could be like going for it. There's a connection that you want to make and you're going for it, or somebody's going for you. Whatever it is, there's definitely, it was like a loud and clear answer, and I feel like it's your energy. I feel like it's you wanting to approach someone and just go for it. And really quickly, because then we had the Knight of Wands also make an appearance. So really passionate about this person. I don't know what it is, or if it's even going to come out in this spread, but I have a feeling it will, because it was just such a clear message. So let's see, Scorpio, what's going on with you for July 2019? Okay, we have the Two of Pentacles reverse. So maybe you are feeling what I'm feeling, because this is like feeling a little bit overwhelmed, or like you've had it. You need to put something down. I feel for some of you, I don't know why, but I'm feeling like for some of you this has to do with like an image that you were trying to portray. And you're tired of that. You're tired of like playing a certain role. The Magician. That is the challenge. Yeah, I feel like you guys are refocusing your attention. So by image, what I mean by that is like maybe you had like these goals in mind, or this image of how you thought life should be for you, or how you thought you wanted it. And I feel like the fact that you wanted to stick with whatever it was, because if you went back on that, or you went in another direction, you would have seen this as being some sort of a failure for you. But I feel like destiny has you having all kinds of new beginnings right now, and because you're a fixed sign, that might be difficult for you. But I have a feeling that, this eclipse season is like, you're really not going to have a choice. So you might as well warm up to the idea. But yeah, I feel like there's going to be new beginnings. And I do feel that it's something that you want. Even though there's a certain, you're feeling some kind of way about leaving something behind or dropping something. But that this is really what you want. This new beginning is what you want. It's just difficult for you to maybe, for some of you, it could be like maybe even, accept it yourself that you do want this. For others, like I said, it could be just the fact of changing. You don't want to have to change. The Two of Pentacles is also about changing. So there's something there, there's like definitely something you're leaving behind that even though you know it's for the best, it still hurts a little bit. Or I don't know if it's so much hurt. It's more like just like disappointed that you couldn't make it happen. Oh my gosh. My cat just knocked down the oracle cards I was going to use. Okay, the Five of Swords reverse. Yeah, so like I said, there was some mental conflict about a certain change that is happening in your life, but you're coming out of that. And it can be because things that may have gotten to the point, or they may get to the point that there's really nothing you can do about it. There's no getting around it anymore. Oh. I don't know. That came out kind of wishy-washy. All right, we'll clarify that. Yeah, see, what is crowning is the Six of Wands reverse. So what did I say when, you know, we were talking about this Two of Pentacles here, that it's almost like attached to your ego. You have trouble letting go of whatever it is, even though you want to let go. You want this new beginning, because it blemishes your record or something, you know. It's definitely ego based. Okay, so near future. Yeah, the Five of Cups. So yeah, that is what is felt when all of this happens, when you let go, when you finally come out of the mental conflict and you just decide to accept the change, accept this new beginning. Take the loss, maybe. Let's see how you're seeing yourself. The World. You know this is big for you. You know this is the start of a new beginning. Okay, external energy. Ten of Pentacles. I'm feeling this Ten of Pentacles. I feel like this here is more guilt, okay? I feel like you guys, a lot of you are getting ready to leave a marriage or a long-term commitment. And that's why it's so difficult, because you have a long history with this person. You can have children with them. You know, it's like a family situation, or you've been living with them for a long time. And so letting go of that image of the big happy family, or, you know, the perfect couple or whatever, it makes you feel like you failed somehow. And there is regret and there is guilt involved in this, but you know that it's time. You know that it's time for this new beginning. You're ready for it. Let's see your hopes or fears. The Two of Cups. I feel like you guys already have somebody else in mind. Like I said, that's what came out during the shuffle. And I feel like you guys are exiting one situation and you are flying directly to this Two of Cups. You know exactly where you're going. Okay, so the overall outcome. Scorpio. July 2019. Scorpio. Overall outcome. No. Okay, the Nine of Wands reverse. Oof, So bottom of the deck is the King of Cups reverse. So yeah, you are definitely feeling the sadness of the ending of a chapter in your life. Okay, Two of Pentacles reverse. Central issue. Temperance reverse. The Devil reverse. Oof. Temperance and the Two of Pentacles are kind of similar, you know, even in the depiction. It's like in the Temperance card, this angel is transferring like some kind of, I guess, water, you know, from one cup to another. And in the Two of Pentacles, this guy is like juggling. So it's like a transference of energy. I feel like the situation, this long-term situation that you're in, you understand that the dynamic between the two of you has gotten toxic. I feel like there's a lot of guilt involved. So this person may be guilting you into staying with them somehow, maybe using children as pawns, or even if they're not doing that, maybe it's like imposed on yourself, or vice versa. Your partner could be feeling like that. So that's what you're kind of facing, that you know you have to get away from that, not just for you, but for the mental health of everybody involved, or the emotional well-being of everybody involved. But more importantly, for yourself. And it's really just a matter of you making that decision. Just, you know, gaining a sense of acceptance that this is what's going to happen. You know, I feel like some of you have been maybe in denial, still trying to hold out hope. Yeah, as I say that, we have the Star card. So that's what's keeping this relationship together, is the faith, you know, the hope that somebody has. Just hold out hope that magically something is going to change. But I think you know, obviously this is a long-term relationship. I feel like we're talking about, for most people, like over a decade. And so I think you've been through enough things, and you know this person long enough that you know things are not going to change. No matter how much hope, I feel like you've had enough hope. You know, with the Temperance card also in the reverse, I feel like somebody ran out of patience. It's too much. It's like someone's just restless to free themselves and to be able to start healing from this separation. So let's see why the Magician is the challenge. The World reverse, yeah. The new beginning, the ending, that's the challenge, is the ending, the having to go through the ending to get to that new beginning. Seven of Wands. Again, I feel like there's, it could be just your resistance, but I feel that it's, you know, whoever your partner, it could be even other family members. There's this resistance of letting this change happen. So It's kind of that push-pull, like maybe one day you want to just end it and the other person doesn't, and then the next day you change your mind and the other person's like, oh, I've had it with you, you know, that kind of thing. I kind of feel here. So I just feel like there's a lot of conflict going on. There's just too much going on to where you can really, I feel like you haven't had even the opportunity to kind of sit down quietly and think about this in a calm way. It's like you're in the middle of the hurricane or something. You're in the middle of a storm. Okay, so we have the Five of Swords reverse here with the Five of Wands reverse. And the Five of Pentacles. Yeah. So, oh, the Sun reverse and the Tower reverse. Okay. So, I'm getting the image of, well, I feel like, you know, this is like about letting the dust settle. I feel like that's what you're waiting for, because whatever, there was like a big shakeup. There was something that, you know, this guy, this may be you. I feel like this was you, the Two of Pentacles guy. That was you. You know, you were making things work. You were, you know, trying to keep the peace. You were trying to make things run smoothly. Even though you felt overwhelmed, you felt like, you know, this was all on you to keep this afloat. But something shook up the situation out of your control. This was all, you know, I feel like this was destined at this point, because there's not much you could do about these changes. They're huge. They're going to happen. They've happened. I feel like it's happened, or this could be, you know, a future. But as a result of this big shakeup, it's like it forces you to have that quiet moment. You know, once that, it's like you kind of need that shock value that comes with the Tower moment. Excuse me. Okay. So, but here the Tower is in the reverse. So, which means like after the big shock, there's that need to have that quiet moment and just let the dust settle. To kind of assess what's left. Obviously something's changing. We have 3 fives here. We have the other Five of Cups here. So all the fives are out. And there's definitely, I feel, going to be some depression, at least mild, but definitely a sense of being depressed. And so in those quiet moments is when you're going to gain the strength that you need to start this new cycle, this new chapter in your life. But you have to give yourself the time to kind of do the mourning of the loss that has occurred. So that's what this is here is, because there's a lot going on. That's why this new beginning can't happen yet. There's just too much going on. And so this is saying like that is what's going to help this situation and help you move forward, is some kind of, I feel like the Tower moment already happened. So something shook this relationship up beyond repair. And now is when the dust is settling. Okay. 3 of Swords. King of Pentacles. Queen of Wands. Three of Swords again. And the Hierophant reverse. So yeah, I feel that that Three of Swords is this Tower moment happening. You know, so the dust is now settling. You're still in, like I said, in the middle of this dust storm, this sandstorm. Some of you could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or a Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. For Scorpio men, I feel like you're dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Females, I feel like either or. I feel for some reason, for Scorpio men, you're coming up here as like the King of Pentacles, which I feel is kind of depicting all, again, I keep going back to this, like the responsibility of having this family or this situation. There was some responsibility, some financial responsibility as well. So it could be as simple as, you know, maybe you weren't married and you didn't have children or whatever, but you bought a condo together or something. That it's like something that, you know, makes things more difficult in a separation. So yeah, there was definitely whatever happened here between this couple, it was enough to just completely sever the relationship. I just feel like whatever it was, there was no coming back. So, you know, it's going to be different for all of you. I don't know what broke you guys up, but whatever happened, it was like you both knew that's it. This is not going to get any better. But there was a denial. There was like either you or your partner or both of you were in denial that this was actually going down. It was like a shock. You were going through those, you know, those steps that, you know, first people are in denial, and then the sadness kicks in, and then it's anger, and then, you know, you kind of go through the cycle of emotions. And that's kind of what happened there, what started. So Six of Wands reverse. All right. The Hermit. Yeah. You guys don't want to talk to anyone. You don't want to be seen because you feel like a failure. It's like you don't want to face people and have to let them know what happened here. Again, going back to that image, there's a certain image that you wanted to uphold. Ten of Cups. Now, you guys saw how that came out. Whatever, upright or reverse, it's about this relationship that appeared to be perfect. And you know that if you know, come into contact with whoever, you're going to have to reveal the fact that, excuse me, you're not a part of this relationship anymore. And it may be too early for you to have to, you know, face that. I get it. I'm like that too. My moon is in Scorpio, so when I'm going through a hard time, it's like, I don't want to look at this. The Ten of Swords. Yeah. You don't want to be seen right now. So, hey, lay low. Okay, so near future, Five of Cups, which is to be expected. But look at that. Ace of Wands. So yeah, through this loss, Five of Cups is something that, yes, you feel it. It hurts, but it's a temporary pain. You will get through this. Even though it seems very difficult, it feels like a very dark moment. But eventually, the excitement of the Ace of Wands, I feel, is going to kick in. Okay, that magician energy as well. We have the Six of Pentacles reverse. Ace of Cups reverse. Yeah, I feel that you guys are going to have your bereavement moment. But there's going to come a time, and I feel like it's pretty quick. Like I don't see you dwelling in this feeling for too long, because it's like you're going to get sick of it. You're going to get sick of yourself dwelling on a situation that it's already a loss, you know, and it's like you're giving too much energy externally, thinking about what no longer exists in your life, perhaps. And you understand, like, you come to the understanding that it's time for you now. It's time to do for you. The Fool reverse. Yeah, you're going to need to really cry this one out, is what I'm getting. Because until you just get it all out, like I said, if you just allow it to happen, you know, feel it all. Allow yourself to feel it and then just let it go. I feel like it's going to be a much quicker process if you do that, rather than trying to repress all of those emotions and go about your merry way like nothing happened. Eventually you're just going to blow. So just let it happen. Okay, why do you see yourself as the World? I feel like some of you guys may be thinking about moving as well. Like this may, I mean, obviously if you're separating from a family or somebody you lived with, there would be probably a move involved for at least one of the people. But I do feel for some of you, it's going to be you. Ten of Pentacles reverse. Yeah. Yeah, you see yourself moving, like some of you even to another country, another city, another state. Once this marriage is over, once this relationship is severed, you see yourself moving on. And for some of you, it's not physically moving, but just, you know, it's like you're ready to let it go. You're going to be ready to let it go. Jesus. Six of Wands reverse is what's here. Okay. So, but again, we have that Six of Wands reverse. Second time it's shown up here. You understand the situation that you're in. You, a part of you at least is embracing it, but it's that feeling of failure that is really, oh, it's stinging you. It's almost like you're stinging yourself because you feel like you failed in this situation. Okay, external energy. Let's see this Ten of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles. Knight of Wands reverse. Fire energy. As well as here. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Justice. Ooh. Okay, so this is going to be for some of you, not all of you. But I do feel that for some of you, your partner, the one that you're leaving, I don't feel like the two of you are like officially broken up. Like you're not officially divorced if you were married, or you haven't officially moved out yet, or, you know, it's like still in process. Or maybe it has happened, but yeah. So for some of you, the breakup did happen, but I feel like this partner was carrying on a relationship with somebody else, but they were doing it out of spite because, you know, maybe you did it to them in the past. I feel like there's like a tit for tat, like they felt that you deserved it. Or vice versa, you know, however it resonates for you. Okay, so hopes or fears, 2 of Cups. You are hoping for love. Or maybe you're fearing it. Whoa. The Ace of Pentacles reverse. The Ace of Swords reverse. It didn't flip, but I want to see what it is. Ooh, the Queen of Swords. Okay. The Queen of Pentacles reverse. I feel that you guys are fearing, because these are 2 aces, this is that new person that I was telling you about that is not really a new person. It's just somebody you already know that you want to connect with. But you're fearing that this person is going to turn you down. For others of you, I feel that you want new love, but you fear that you're never going to find someone who's going to like understand you. Yeah, it's like you're fearing that you'll never find that person that you're going to have that mental connection with, or feel safe with, you know, feel secure in a relationship with. Okay, so overall outcome, we have the 9 of Wands reverse. The Lovers. Oh. Okay, the 2 of Cups. The Knight of Chalices. That is you. Yeah, so whatever these fears are that have been holding you back from this person, whatever your reservations were, the reasons why you were guarded, or you were maybe even suspicious of this person, I feel like you're getting over it. Like I said, you guys are going for it. You're just coming out of this difficult situation from your past, and it's very painful for you, obviously. You know, you're coming up here in the reverse. So, and here, you know, this guy looks pretty beat up. So I feel like that's what's happening. You're going through a tough time, and when you let go of those issues, those problems, and you let go, you let your guard down as far as, you know, these insecurities of being rejected, you're going to go for it, because you want this person. I'm telling you, I feel like you guys are in love with this person, with the Lovers and the 2 of Cups. Either that, or it's a soulmate connection that you feel very drawn to. And you see how this, in this deck, this Knight, the way he's coming, I feel like it was like coming back from somewhere. And it's really cloudy here, and you can tell like the light is going toward it. It's almost like going toward the past. Whenever the tarot cards, the person, or, you know, whoever's depicted there is looking to the left, it's like they're looking toward the past. So it's like they're coming to a past situation that for them brings light to their life, because they're in, you know, so this would be you. You're in a very dark place right now. You want to go towards the light, towards the sunshine, towards this 2 of Cups. So yeah, you guys are going for it, like I said. It's just this ending is it's a tough one. Definitely is a tough one. And so at least you have the consciousness to understand that you need to release this situation, not just, you know, literally, but like, or physically, but, you know, emotionally. You need to go through all those stages of anger and denial and this and that. Feel it all, you know, because if you don't do that and you jump straight into this situation, that causes a lot of challenges for this new relationship. So if you want to have the best chance at starting a healthy relationship, then give yourself the time to heal from, you know, this separation or this divorce. All right, let's see. Oh gosh. Well, let me pick up these oracle cards. Sorry, guys. This is crazy. If you guys saw the mess here. All right. A few more. All right. Sorry, he's a very spoiled cat. Okay. Let me just give these a quick shuffle. Okay. What does Scorpio need to know? July 2019. Love and romance. What does Scorpio need to know? Snake, your intuition and healing powers will guide you to a better path, but be careful. Okay. Oof, 2 in a row. Beware. Be careful who you trust at this time. Oh, God damn. So, that separation may get ugly. Okay, I feel like, you know, your partner, your ex-partner, it's like there's no rules now. Whatever, anything goes. You know, everybody's just out for themselves. And like I said, anything goes. Let's see this message here. Okay, what is the message for Scorpio? I'm not going to take all of these, sorry. I don't like the way they came out either. Scorpio. Healing. Yeah. I know, baby. Almost done. Hold on 1 second. Okay. Whoa. Okay, so kind of a mixture here, which makes sense because, you know, you had some good stuff, you had some bad stuff. Yeah, I feel like it's definitely going to be tough, the separation. Okay, we have pay attention to the red flags. But sandwiched in between that is honeymoon and passion. So, which kind of tells me it's kind of what we were talking about. You know, this healing has to happen before this honeymoon and passion. Otherwise, when you're in the middle of this honeymoon and passion, you're going to see all kinds of negativity. Because why? Because, okay, you're still dealing with a partner that apparently is going to be causing some issues for you, some difficulty for the foreseeable future. Okay. So if that is not dealt with and you haven't healed from that, you can carry that negative energy or this resentment or this, you know, whatever negativity, and even see it in this new partner. Or just it's just going to pull your mood down and make you act weird or awkward, or, you know, it's just not going to be good for the new connection. Okay, so I feel like that is what this is trying to say. Now I do want to pull a couple cards on these two cards here on the top. Okay, Eight of Cups reverse. Okay, so like I was saying, I did feel that there was resistance to allowing this change to happen, not just from you, but from your partner. I feel like your partner is going to have a hard time, even though it's almost like if I can't have them, then nobody will. Like that, but not so dramatic. You know what I mean? It's like they can't bear the thought of having to let you go, even though they can't stand you right now. Like they hate your guts. But it's one of those things. All right. Nine of Pentacles. Yeah. I'm telling you, it's somebody, it's the partner is like bitter about having to be single now. And also, or especially if, you know, when you leave, if they see you, you know, if they're feeling like this Eight of Cups reverse, like they're having a hard time letting go, and they look at you and you're having a good old time, whoa, that's gonna spark some real nastiness. Okay, beware. Okay, so the good news is we have the Sun here. Whatever it is you need to be aware of, it's going to be made very clear to you. So you're going to know who you're dealing with pretty soon, if you don't already. Five of Swords reverse. So yeah, you're going to see right through this situation, and you're a Scorpio. You know exactly how to handle this person and you know, get away from that drama. All right, let me do one on the what am I saying? On the pay attention to the red flags, and then we'll move on to your finance reading, because I'm already 42 minutes in. Okay, yeah. The Four of Wands reverse. So it's the ending of the committed relationship. You have to pay attention there, because like I said, things are going to get ugly. You're going to see the worst side of this person. This person will probably see the worst side of you as well. And that's just how breakups go sometimes. All right. Finance and career. Jeez. So I guess last month my reading was a little harsh for Scorpios, or at least that's what one of the comments said. So I try not to be harsh, but I'm a New Yorker, so I kind of just say it how it is. But just know that I'm just reading the cards. There is really no emotion attached to it. I'm not trying to be harsh. Sometimes the message is just harsh, and there's really no getting around that. But my apologies to whoever felt like I was too much. All right, finance and career. Scorpio, Ace of Swords. No. Page of Wands, okay. Queen of Wands. King of Wands. It's like a whole family here. King of Cups. What a weird reading. What is this doing here? The Lovers. Okay, so the Nine of Pentacles reverse. I actually feel that like you guys have been going through like almost like bad luck in your business, in your career. It's like the situation looks promising, but then it kind of deflates, you know, it doesn't go anywhere. But what I am going to say for you guys, and just take it as you wish, I feel like part of the problem may be that you get this, like when it's something new, you get this strong drive or motivation, and the problem with that is that I feel you get that way because you paint this picture in your mind of how, you know, whenever you attach an outcome to any situation, it's kind of like you're setting yourself up to be disappointed because you've already determined what the outcome should be. And us humans, really, what the hell do we know? So my point is that you may see things from like a fantasy perspective, or like the best case scenario, and it's great to be positive and everything, but I do feel like your motivation tends to fluctuate because of that. And so I'm just seeing this here as like a heads up, mostly, you know, however you want to take it. Let's see. Queen of Wands. What is this? Death reverse. So that's your card reverse. Okay. Queen of Chalices. So many people. What the hell? King of Pentacles. You gotta be kidding me. Let's see. And the Four of Pentacles. So I do feel that, you know, especially for those of you that are going through that divorce, you are going to be dealing with a lot of people, you know, with your spouse, with that kind of thing. Lawyers, yeah. I feel here that I feel like there's a preparation here to let go, and it's like everybody, like whoever's involved, it's almost like they're getting ready for the fight, or they're getting ready for, you know, they're preparing their whatever, their speech, their books, you know, there's a preparation here for an ending, and everybody's trying to look their best, you know, look their most intimidating, look like they know what the hell they're talking about, you know, that kind of thing is what I'm getting there. Okay, so Ace of Swords. What is this? Three of Cups. Six of Wands, reverse. Five of Swords and the Fool reverse. So again, Scorpios, I know you're going through a tough time personally in your personal life, and that's got you feeling, you know, a certain kind of way, but it's messing with your head, okay? And I feel like right now you may be in a difficult financial situation. You're trying to, again, with the image, having this image like everything's okay. Yes, I'm letting go of this and that, but I'm fine, everything's okay. I'm just working through this ending, when in reality, you know, shit's going to be getting real. And you may not always be able to keep up that image, okay? So just allow yourself to be human. So what I'm saying here is that I feel like there's a need for you to be out there networking, talking to people, and it may be difficult for you, but you really got to push through at least you know, use this maybe to get your mind off of the personal stuff that's going on, because I don't feel like you can afford to drop the ball at this time. Okay, Page of Wands. Yeah, we have the Four of Cups. I just want to see what it was. Okay, the Ace of Pentacles reverse. It didn't actually flip, so I'm not taking it. All right. The Knave of Chalices. That's the Page of Chalices. So yeah, this is you with like your head up in the clouds. Thinking about all the things that you have to let go of, that you have to get over. But, you know, you have offers. You got people waiting for you to communicate with them. People want to hear from you. They want to know what you're doing. You know, so there's a need for you to gather up this courage, this strength to push through this situation. Because there's things that need to be done. So this nostalgic feeling here, or this thinking about the past, I don't think you have the time for it this month. King of Wands. See, we have the Chariot reverse. What's this? The Knave of Pentacles reverse and the Ace of Cups reverse. So yeah, again, trying to seem like you have it all under control and, you know, you're ready to go, but inside you're not feeling it. And it's going to start to show. Okay, so all right, let me see. Future energy. Well, this is good. King of Cups in the upright. Although in this deck, I don't know. Let's clarify. Ten of Cups. The Star. One more. The Knave of Wands reverse again. So listen. In this deck, I don't actually like the King of Cups. First of all, he looks like a zombie. Look at his face, like his eyes are white. He kind of looks like he's in a trance, okay? And all this water is kind of carrying him away. He's getting swept away by all the water, all the emotion. So much so that he's holding on to this like little skinny cup, right? And the universe is handing him this bigger cup, like this nicer cup, and he doesn't even see it because he's like swept away in all the emotion and thoughts, you know, about how things used to be, how things could be, you know, fantasizing about all your dreams, all your hopes and wishes, and also trying to heal from this family dynamic, you know, or okay, so for those of you who are not in that exiting family dynamic, I feel like also Scorpio, you have a tendency of, again, like I said, over exaggerating something in your mind to the point where, yeah, it's like you use that to motivate you, but it's like you paint such an incredible picture for yourself that there is really no, you don't leave yourself the wiggle room to not be disappointed, because not everything is perfection, and it's like you really set that bar really high, and then you end up losing motivation because you don't see it go, you know, getting anywhere near where you had set the bar. But I think it's because you're setting it so damn high, you know, that you're losing yourself in these thoughts when, you know, maybe you guys are having a little bit of trouble of, you're in a situation right now where I feel like you have to crawl before you walk, and you don't have that type of, you don't have that setting. For you, it's just go, and go straight to the top. You're not used to this crawling stage, and it's very frustrating for you. And you lose the motivation is what I'm saying. So for some of you, you know, like I said, your personal life can be bleeding into this, into your professional life, and not allowing you to see the opportunities. For others of you, I think it's yourself kind of self-sabotaging by painting a really grand picture that maybe you may or may not be able to live up to. Okay, so just keep that in mind. All right, Scorpios, thank you for waiting for me, and I hope you enjoyed your reading. Bye, guys.